I wanted to look at some old ads today. Here we got the Pringles logo. This is newfangled potato chips. It's so old, such an old logo. What have they done to the Pringles man lately? Okay, so next we got this tiny Sony TV with an antenna. And these things actually work. There was a job I had, I'm not working that job anymore, where they literally stationed me to guard basically a cornfield. There was like absolutely nothing there. Absolutely no one there. Just a very, very weird job. It was also really creepy. Anyway, doesn't matter. One of the guards we had would bring this thing with him, and he would just like watch this TV, his little antenna TV. It wasn't this exact model, but it was like something really similar. Nowadays, no one uses that. Obviously, okay, he does, but I use my phone. This is a fucking Sega Saturn ad. It's so fucking horny. And then it's like, in case you didn't notice, there's a beautiful naked woman on this page. Game ads back then were just so fucking horny, but then also like insulting you. But for the Sega Saturn, what games are there? It's hard to see because it's blurry as shit. But what is that? Is that Virtua Cop? A Panzer Dragoon, a racing game. Can't tell what some of these are. This looks like Mortal Kombat. Can you not tell? This is Mortal Kombat. Now this one I put here because I guess this is a Coke ad for sure, right? But I can tell you the first thing I noticed was not Coke. It was this pizza. This pizza looks so good. Okay, so this one's like an extra old one. This is super powerful, long-range binoculars. Only $3, not $10. I don't know why it says that. Were they originally $10? Are the competitors $10? Is there some sort of, like, rumor it's $10? Send no money? I'm sorry, I thought this was $3. Free of extra cost to you. Here's a lifetime bargain for you. Compare with domestic binoculars, selling up to $10 for clarity. Oh, okay. Gotcha. So this is the competitor's 10. And then $3 cash. Send $3 cash. Check or money order. With this coupon, we pay all postage. So you still do pay. Send no money. Send $3. Don't know. It's just for binoculars. This is a Game Boy ad where, again, it's an ad being like, men, we like game more than girl. So, these are Walmart customers, I guess. Why does it say that? Daniel and Allison, Walmart customers. Okay, cool. I wasn't sure if this was real, but looking up more stuff, it seems to be. Joker Jacks. And then there's Batman Bites. This is the Batman I'm not a fan of, Adam West, but I know people love him. But that's actually, I would try it, okay? I would try it. It would have worked on me. Holy nutritional breakfast, Batman! And here it is again. This is just a common trope, I guess. This is a Game Boy. She thought she was gonna have sex, but nope. He's gonna be playing Tetris, maybe? I can't tell what this is. Can you tell what this is? Okay, so here we got the Sea Monkeys, okay? These guys were something else, right? I would see them in so many little comic books. And it's not like I read a lot of comic books. I really did not. And they're advertising that you can buy these, right? Just add water to get live instant pets. And of course they advertise them like this, so I assume they look like this, but no, let me tell you they don't. These are brine shrimp. And the whole special thing about these brine shrimp are their eggs can be out of water and not hatch until they touch water. So basically, these guys are selling brine shrimp eggs with like a couple other stuff in there. And then you put the eggs in there and you get your little brine shrimp, which I guess is fine. You still get a pet, I guess that's true. But they don't look anything like this. They look like tiny shrimp. We got Mario Brothers mac and cheese. There's a lot of like little shaped macaronis and stuff, and I do love that. Okay, so these are ones I also saw a lot. It's just a whole bunch of shit. Let me see what these even are. Jackpot Bank. Nah. Joy Buzzer. Okay, so this is where they got... These are like prank gifts, maybe? The Money Maker. Insert a black piece of paper, turn a knob, and out comes a real dollar bill. Yeah, I'm sure it's not. Insert the dollar and it changes to a 5. Then the 5 changes to a 10. And they're selling that for $1.35. Yeah, that's real. A 7-foot tall Frankenstein. For $1.25. That's some bullshit. There's no way you are getting these prizes. Even like, I get it, inflation, right? But like, even back then's money, I feel like $1.25 for a 7-foot tall thing. A spud gun. Foaming sugar. A skinhead wig? Maybe we shouldn't call it that. Chinese colored smoke. That's disgusting. Oh man. And they even... What a racist little ad. That's gross. Authentic Superman costume. Yes, very authentic. Okay, so a Superman costume is $7, right? But an entire 7-foot monster, $1.25? Bullshit. Worms? They're just selling straight up worms? Here's another Game Boy ad being weird and horny. Game Boy, more fun than a ferret down your trousers. Why, though? Why, though? The original X-ray specs. See bones through skin. See through clothing. And then you got a guy being a perv. I'm guessing these don't work. Is this what they are? Just two... I'd have to research to see how the fuck these work, but I'm guessing they just don't. Mattel's new M16 Marauder. Selling kids guns. I mean, I still think we do that today. Sell children guns. Do we not? I feel like if we go to like a Dollar General or something, I could find toy guns. There's those sea monkeys again. This is the particular ad I remember. So I was thinking, they're gonna look like this? There's humanoid creatures out there and nobody else is like thinking that way, and you might be like, wow, Michael, you're dumb. How could you think they would look like this? Look at this picture, okay? You can see the tail here. You can see they're humanoid in a little tank and the family's watching them, okay? They were purposely advertising these humanoid creatures to children to be like, yeah, that's what they are, but they're not. They're not, and it definitely fooled me. I definitely spent like a couple years thinking there's humanoid creatures and I'm the only one who's interested in that fact. And everyone else is not. Now we got Chuck Norris action pants. You know what's funny about these now? Chuck Norris being like the badass of back then. If you wear shorts like this now, they're all like, oh, you're a sissy. Oh, men don't wear that. Wearing these back then, you were a badass. Wearing them now you're not a badass. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't realize being a badass could just like change over time. These are funny. I mean, weren't like men wearing like even basketball shorts were really small and stuff. I don't get it, man. Just straight up be who you are and ignore everyone else's, like, this is what a man has to be. Yeah, fuck that. You can be any way and be a man. Catch the wave. I can't remember what his voice sounds like, but this is Max Headroom. Oh, I guess it says it right there. And he was a Coke mascot for some reason. And this one time, there was a TV station that got hijacked, and the person hijacking it wore a Max Headroom outfit, and like there's like footage of that online. It's really weird and interesting, and they spank him, and I don't know, man. It's interesting. Max Headroom is a weird guy. I think maybe one day I'll do some research on him and make a video on him. He's a weird mascot. Jean-Claude Van Damme just doing the splits over some arcade machines. That's how you do. That's how you do it. We got Street Fighter on both these. Dang. This is an ad for the Nintendo 64 where God says it's the best thing he's ever seen. The most fun since I created Earth. Nintendo 64 is, well, 64-bit, which means it's 3 times more powerful than any other system. That's not what it means at all. Mightier than most home PCs. And the hand controller has a joystick. God, you created this controller? Oh no, he didn't. Nintendo did. It's just the best thing he's ever seen. Praise be. To who? To him? He praises himself. This ad is only here because there's a channel called Nemo's Dreamscapes, right? And they use this image, and they have these windows edited out, and they have like moving stuff happening here, so it looks like they're driving, and just like old music playing, and it's great. It's fun to sleep to. I've slept to it many a time, so when I saw this as an ad, I was like, oh my god, I've seen this before. Shout out to Nemo's Dreamscapes. And yeah, this is Count Dante, deadliest man alive. Not at all. In fact, he's a fake martial artist in the world of fake martial artists, which was really booming in the 80s, and there still are, like, plenty, I assume, but it was really, really booming in the 80s, and this motherfucker is actually kind of a terrible piece of shit. Let's see. Count Dante is the undefeated Supreme Grandmaster of the Fighting Arts. Count Dante won the World Overall Fighting Arts Championship, blah, blah, blah. He's just another fake martial artist. He's faker than Steven Seagal. Faker than, what's his name, Frank Dukes. This guy is just super fucking fake, man. I want to tell a story about him, but I can't remember if it's about him or about this other guy in my head. So, without knowing for sure, I don't want to do that. And last off, we got this McDonald's cheeseburger. And just look how disgusting it looks in black and white. It's still only 19 cents. I don't know. It's so unadvertising. No, it is advertising. It's so unappetizing in black and white in this drawn format. I hate it.